Welcome to the Sports Card Talk Show. Sports Card Talk Show with Kevin Anderson and Lauren Walker, the Skull Brothers.
All right, welcome to the Sports Card Talk Show. We got something a little bit different today. We have a build your own elements hobby box on a budget.
Yeah. $40 was what we had to stay under.
Yep.
It was a challenge with Vikings95, Sam over at Vikings95.
Yep.
He put his video up Thursday.
Yep. Ours will go up Saturday.
Yep.
Right? That's what we decided?
Yep.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. He pulled it out. We thought we'd share what we got, and then some alternate cards.
I think we both were winners, to tell you the truth.
For sure. I also wanted to point out real quick how much fun it was.
Yeah, man, it was. As soon as we got off, we actually came up with the idea on the spot, interviewing them.
Yeah.
And
kind of
a few weeks ago, and it was organically just born on the show. And I think both the next day we were both, maybe even after the show, we were.
I think we had a couple won by then because I think there was a buy it now involved. And
yeah,
but it was a lot of fun, and we ended up with we had to have 4 cards, and we ended up with 9 cards.
Yeah,
so we had a couple options. One just kind of came at the last second, but I think it'd be kind of fun to share.
Yeah,
and also, it was just a lot of fun personally. Searching and how many messages do we have to each other? What about this one? What about this one?
Yeah,
I just won this one.
And it wasn't much. It just expanded our the range of cards that we already hunt for on eBay anyway.
Yeah,
and this just kind of is like, I don't buy boxes. I don't rip packs. I don't do any of that. I'm like, I want to put the money towards the cards I want to buy. And I'm
looking at them. I think these are all cards that I'm not disappointed to have.
Right. No, and these were all cards that I'm like, I want that card. I want that card. But some of these cards I probably wouldn't have went after. It caused me to just look for elements, period.
Right.
Some of these cards, if I saw them from a seller that I was already buying a card that I really wanted from, I might add it onto the order.
If they combine shipping?
Yeah.
And we'll talk about a couple of those because I think we have a couple of 99-cent cards that probably would have been add-ons.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll show you want to show the cards and we'll talk about what we paid for each one?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to share the screen here. We have I think you can see pretty good. If anything, I'll just pick them up a little bit too. I'll talk about the first one, Tyler Johnson. I picked this one up for $4.76. It's 14 of 27. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 color patch. Kind of going for the, holy crap, that's a 5 color patch card.
Yeah.
It didn't equate really. But we like it, and he's a Minnesota Golden Gopher. Plays for the Bucks now.
Yeah. That definitely hit the kind of the PC button just because he played for the U of M for sure.
Right. And then if you want to talk about Stanley, you picked this one up.
I actually got the Stanley and the Morton Anderson in the same seller along with another card. But I got that for, what did I pay for that?
$11.02, I think.
Yeah, $11.02. I picked that up. He was a was he drafted by the Vikings in the 7th round, or was he
7th rounder? Yeah, I think.
Yeah, so he's a Viking, so he hits that PC for me. Yeah, he's a Big Ten guy.
Yeah.
I honestly had ideas of possibly even using it as a rack card, but
it's possible.
As soon as I won it, you also had your eye on it, and you're like, did that one have a ding top corner? And then I looked at it and I'm like, oh. And that's the thing is too, as a buyer on eBay, if I wasn't if I hadn't overlooked that,
right,
that's something you get to do as a buyer of singles cards is actually look over a card. Whereas if you're ripping the pack, that card probably came out of the pack dinged.
Oh, for sure.
The guy I purchased this card from looked like he was a professional breaker. The amount of singles he was selling.
Right. So the next one is a Morton Anderson.
Yep. And I as I just stated, I did get that with the Stanley. So I combined some shipping and saved on shipping, and I paid $6.50 on that one.
And that's such a great auto, dude.
I know. And that's he's a Hall of Famer who I think he was either honorable mention or made the Saints Mount Rushmore when we did the Saints.
Mm-hmm.
So that he was kind of in my wheelhouse as far as wanting to buy one of his cards, mostly because I love his auto so much. I do.
So awesome, the smiley face.
I love collecting autographs of legendary players, especially because these old school dudes know how to put ink on a card, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's why I got that. I grabbed that one.
Yeah. Then the last one is Joe Mixon.
And I picked that up for, did we say 626? 628.
Yep.
And that one hit my eBay 101 button because it's a 1 out of 10.
Right.
I also kind of little bit PC Joe Mixon too, just because I play fantasy football and I like running back ones. So
yeah, for sure. I think before we show the other cards, I just wanted to touch on something real quick because Sam did a video and he mentioned that he didn't really put together an exact box.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't lose to an exact box. We want a rematch.
Yeah, we do.
You pick the product and we'll figure it out. But we got to be a little bit more on that. And we let it slide.
What was the total of our box then?
Our total for ours was $28.56 without shipping.
Yeah.
So,
and maybe if you're buying a box, you're spending $200 on that box right there, and you probably are really disappointed at $200.
Yeah, and you might not have pulled that box in particular, but I've seen some that probably aren't too far off of that, to be honest.
Honestly, I love the box we built right there. We got we got an eBay 101. We got Hall of Fame kicker. We have a Minnesota Viking goal, or not a Minnesota Viking, but we got a Minnesota Viking quarterback.
Stanley, yep.
And we got a Golden Gopher in that box. So
it's an awesome box, man.
Yep.
So we'll talk about a couple other cards that we purchased. We'll talk about these two first, and then we'll talk about building a PC box. So this is just one that you grabbed, right?
Yep. Another Tyler Johnson that it was a 99-cent opening bid, and I just slapped it on there and I won it.
I think it was like, oh, I won.
Yeah.
Not thinking you were going to. Dude, this card we almost should have put in there.
Yeah.
But we went the other route. I'm not sure. I think
we thought we'd go for Flash over
Hall of Famer.
Yeah, maybe we should have went with that one instead of the Tyler Johnson, but picked that up for opening bid of $9.99.
Right.
And that one was
49 or 49.
That is the bookend, 49 of 49. So and that is Bruce Smith, who's in the Hall of Fame, and Cornelius Bennett, who probably should be.
Right. So then the other thing that we talked about afterwards. Did you say how much you spent on each of those? $9.99.
Yep, $9.99 and 99 cents on those two cards.
So we're going to talk about building a PC box super quick. It's already getting to be longer than we thought, but we thought this was interesting. For just over the $40, for $44.58, we kind of accidentally built a PC box, which is Vikings. And we'll start with our quarterback, Kirk Cousins.
That one, I won for the opening bid of $5.99.
Yep.
It's what got me on that card is it is out of 46, and it's the number 1 out of 46. So that hit my eBay 101 button.
Right.
As bad as Kirk's playing so far this season, I feel like I overpaid.
I I didn't want to say it. And again, Nate Stanley, we talked about it, but he is on the Vikings and he's a quarterback. So future neon signs, great looking card. And then Lauren also won this Justin Jefferson.
Did I get that for 99 cents
99
too?
cents.
Yep.
Supercharged. Really cool card.
Yeah, I'm more excited about. I'm more. That's an awesome card. 99 cent Justin. That's my first Justin Jefferson, to tell you the truth.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. And then the last one. This just came in the day, and this would have put us a little bit over. I won this one for $26.58. So these 4 cards would have cost us $44.58. But if we ripped open a box and we got this as our box, would have been ecstatic. But a heavy metal John Randall out of 50.
Yeah, dude, I'm getting one of those too. I love that card.
Yeah, it's absolutely a great card. But just for just over $40, I think we put together a wow box.
Mm-hmm.
Again, that was a lot of fun, Sam. We definitely want a rematch, and we want to stick to what the box said. That's what I'm blaming it on. No, you put together a great box too, man. That was a lot of fun.
And Sam's channel is always about. He's built his brand on being kind of a budget ripper and eBay deals, and this is just this is right in his wheelhouse, and obviously in ours too.
Yeah. Great, man. Well, that's going to bring the Elements Build a Box on a budget to a close.
Skull Brothers out.